Good evening, this is Dina and I am in my emporium, and today I'm going to do a haul video for you. I haven't done one of those in a while. I was so busy with the revamp of my emporium, which is just going to be an ongoing thing, and I'm just going to make small improvements as I go along. But I got a majority of what I wanted to get done, and then we'll just evolve it from there. So let's just get into this haul video. I'm going to start with this pile of jeans, and then I'm going to move my way across the table there and onto the filing cabinet, and then end with the belts. So I got these jeans, this pile of jeans, at different times from different stores, and let's just get into it. So the first one I was at a clothing mentor, and they were having some good sales that day. And these are Calvin Klein jeans. They were new with tags, and if you can read that, it says $89.50 new. So they were $16. So even at $16, if somebody just happened to go in there looking for a pair of jeans, that's a pretty good deal. But it was on clearance. It was half price. So I got these for $8, which is still more than I want to pay for a pair of jeans. But I'm figuring at that price, I can probably sell them between $40 and $45, being that they're brand new, new with tags. That's awesome. I'm just going to put those down on the floor. So the next brand I got is Fubu. These are actually men's jeans. They were extremely wide leg. See if I can show these to you. Okay, so they're very wide leg, and they have these big pockets on them, and they're kind of in that painter's pant style. So they got the hook here that you would normally, like, you know, throw a hammer in or something, and it's got a pocket for like tools and things. These are not actually work pants, although I guess you could use them as work pants. I think they're supposed to be more stylish. This is the Fubu, the collection, and I paid $5 at a thrift store. It would have been, this is a Goodwill, it says Goodwill on there. They are, I would say, in new condition. I can't see that they were ever worn. And despite being such wide legs, the waist is only 38. They're 38 by 34 long. So not, you know, not terribly big in the waist for a guy, I guess. And so I'm looking to, you know, I'm actually not sure. I think these might go anywhere. I remember looking at POSHMARK. They go anywhere from like $35 to $50 on Posh. Not so much. I couldn't find much, I think, on eBay for this particular brand. So I might stick to POSHMARK with those. Then here, Levi's, always a good brand. These are men's shorts, though. Also got these at Goodwill. Paid about $5 for them. And so they're shorts. They're kind of a little bit long shorts, and they're size 40 waist, which I thought was a pretty good size. These are the 550s. Oh, is that focusing for you guys? If I can get that to focus. There it is, 550. So I'm expecting to sell these for about 25 bucks. Figured, or 30. We'll see what that goes for. Sometimes it's a little more for Levi's. And then this brand, look at this back here. Look at that awesome pocket. And you may or may not be able to read that. It says plastic on it. And I had never heard of this brand. And it's got all this like detail with the like worn, you know, distressed look to it. And so, and then it's got a tag up here again, but you can't really read that all too well. And this button with that detail on it. It's got a P for plastic. And this is called Plastic by Glide. So this is another one that I got at Goodwill for about $5. And this was another one that I was like, it's just too ornate and too different not to get. Now, Plastic by Glide on eBay, the ones with the plain, just the plain stitching on the pockets, they go for about $5 or $6. So I would never pick those up to resell. But this exact pair of jeans went for $24.99. I'm like, $24.99 for $5? I'm going to get these. These should be easy flips, easy to sell, or at the very least, even if they have, you know, take a little while to sell, when they do, it's just that cha-ching, cha-ching. I like things that you know people are going to buy because everybody loves to have jeans. Now, to move on to something else that people need and like to buy all the time. These are Merrells. These are men's Merrells. They're in really good condition. Oh, well, the shoe is, here, I'll put them over here. There is in really good condition. There's just a tiny bit of wear right there. But this, oh, the tread just looks fantastic on them. They always have good tread. It says $5.99 for these. And I would expect to get at least $45 for these, if not more. So I haven't completely comped them out, but that's right around where I would sell the Merrells at. Now let's get into some of the dishes. So the dishes, when I was at the, I believe this is Salvation Army, looking at those tags, the yellow tags were half off. So I saw these plates and I'm like, wow, this beautiful blue, that I was just really attracted to that. And these beautiful flowers on there and this edging. Look at the edging on that. And I turned it over and of course, I think it's this way. I couldn't read it. And I was like, well, it's definitely Asian. And I'm like, it's half price. That's pretty cool. So if I got those, it'd be 4 plates for, it says $3.99, so it would be about $2. But then on another shelf, I saw these. And I'm like, I went running back to get these, put those in my cart, went back and got those. So these were the same price. So it's basically buy one, get the other set for free. I'm like, that's perfect. And on the back of these, it had the sticker, Japan, along with the maker's mark in the clay there, or the ceramic, I should say. So I was like, wow, that's really pretty. And I'm getting them and going to put those up for sale. So for $4 for all of these, I would think to get at least $25 or more for those set, maybe $30 for that. I haven't even looked them up. I decided that they were so pretty that if I thought they were pretty, somebody else is going to also. I do that sometimes. I don't have to comp everything out. Like when I'm in the store, I just get it because I like it. So this, I just turned it over so you can see the bottom, is Syracuse China. And I just loved this wavy pattern and the color on this. It's like what's against the red there, but it's like this orange, like terracotta color. And I looked and looked for a second one. I would have loved to have a pair of those, but there was only one. But I just couldn't let it there, so I got it. And I'm going to sell it as a single. And so I would expect to get, now, so this doesn't have a price on it. And if I remember right, the mugs are 49 cents there. And so I'm going to sell that one anywhere between $8 and $10 for that. And then these, when I first saw them, I thought it was restaurant wear. And it says 2 for $2.99. And it turns out they're Pyrex, and I highly doubt you're going to be able to see that on there. It's just, yeah, it's extremely hard to read it, but it says Pyrex on the bottom. And I have never seen a Pyrex like that. If you guys have ever seen with this gold, the gold leafing around there, I'm like, look at that. That is just awesome. So I'm going to sell them as a set. Now, one of them, yeah, there it is. You can just barely feel it with your finger. There's like a little flea bite on it. Well, maybe more. It was more like a chip, more than a flea bite on there. But other than that, they're in perfect condition. So they're kind of like a cereal bowl. It doesn't say anything. It just says 707-24. So I'll look that up and maybe that'll help me identify the pattern. Now I'm thinking anywhere from, say, $15 to $18 for those. At the low end, maybe 12 to 15, but I'm thinking more around that $15 to $18 range for those, being that they are so vintage. It's like that kind of milk glass Pyrex look to them. And then I have two things up here. First thing, well, let's do this first. So I saw this and I was like, oh, I just hate seeing things like this go to the landfill. I guess I have a soft heart on that. So it was half price, so it would have only cost me $1.50 to get it. And this is hand done. You can see that each one of those little markings on there is hand done. Now, over here, there's like a copper threading in here, and it did come loose right there. So it does have a condition issue, but when you look at how well done this is, and someone like, you know, had to like burn the trees and make all these marks in there and take their time to make it. It was probably some kit back in the day. And it does have the hanging hardware, and it has this really old note on the back, which I think it says, oh, it's really hard to read. I think it's somebody's name, but I'm not sure what the rest of it is on there. So I thought that was just too extraordinary to leave back. So in terms of pricing this one out, I'm thinking maybe $10 to $12 for that plate. Can put that down here. And then I want you guys to see this. This Afghan, it was $4.99, is done really well. So I know how to crochet, so I can tell when somebody knows what they're doing. The perfect stitching on this is amazing, and I just love the colors of it. Now I haven't measured it. It says it's a throw, so if it's on the small side, I'm thinking maybe, you know, $25 or so for it. But if it's on a bigger size, then I'll go like, you know, $30, $35 on it. But whoever made this is a is a crocheter who's been doing it for a long time and takes a lot of pride in their work, because these stitches are perfect. And they used high quality yarn. I can tell by the weight of the yarn. And this is like a nice acrylic yarn that you can just throw in the washer and dryer, which is awesome. So that should be a quick seller. I have other Afghans that I just don't understand why they're not selling. Some of them, it could be the colors or something, but this one I expect to sell quickly. Now this over here is a handbag that I actually bought at a thrift store. I used it, and now I bought myself a new one at a thrift store, so I'm going to put this one back up for sale. So I'm going to put this Coach bag up, and I might do it as a 99-cent auction and see where it goes, or I might just put it up for like $25, $30 and just sell it outright. I'm got to flip a coin to see what I'm going to do on that. So on that though, I'm basically, I paid $30 for that, so I'll just be getting my money back. So that's more or less just to get my money back on that, and it goes toward the other one I bought, which was $28. So that was not a flip for profit item. Okay, so then I got these belts, and I just love these. So the day I went into Clothing Mentor, they were having a sale, and these were all 50% off. Now some of them were marked with clearance tags and some of them weren't. I think it was just a sign that said they were, because otherwise I wouldn't have bought them for flipping for profit, because the prices were too high. Now this first one, let's see here, let me get this. Look at this belt buckle. That is like a wooden inlay with this brass around it. It is just beautiful. And this one was, they had it at $6 because it's unbranded. And so I got it for $3, but I think it's worth a lot more than that. And then it's got this like micro suede with the brass buttons that make like flowers the whole way down. It was, I always look here. It was never used, so it's in really good condition. So I can't wait to get that one up. I think I'm only going to do the belts on Poshmark and not on eBay. Because I think that's where, you know, people are looking for fashion and accessories and things. So this next belt caught my eye because of the turquoise and the funky design on it. And I like that it's like one of these that it doesn't matter, you know, how you want to wear it or what size, because it's just the links, you know, for the chain. So that's good for anybody. And so this one was marked $10 and it would have been $5. So it was $5. And the next one, so I'm not sure how much like these first two belts like this would go. I'm going to price them and see what happens to them. In Poshmark, you can put a price on it and people can give you offers. So someone might give me an offer, or I might combine it with a deal, or if they bundle it, they get deals on bundles. So not sure where all that's going to, you know, play out. So this next one, this one was $10. So it would have been $5. It's a Brighton, if you already recognized that design there. And let me just switch this around. So this, so this belt has multiple parts where they are reversible. So it's got this braided design with the red. However, this part in the middle right there, it actually, twists, and there's brown on that side. So if I flip this over, it's a brown braid on that side. And then it has a joint there again to, you know, flip it, you know, so you can wear it like multiple ways, which is awesome. I love Brighton. In fact, I'm wearing my Brighton earrings right now. I like their jewelry. I have like a lot of the Brighton jewelry. And whenever I go skiing, I also look for Brighton. And I sometimes ask for it for gifts and things. It's just one of my favorite jewelry companies. So I'm thinking, because this is so useful in terms of its colors and its combination, and the fact that you can make it like 4 different belts, and again in really good condition. I always look at the holes. It looks like it was never used. I would think to get pretty good money for this one. This one might be more in the like the $35 to $40 range for that one. So this next one I just loved. I don't know why I see something like this and I'm like, that is Dina style. I have never bought a belt like this ever, but this speaks to me. I don't know. It's got the chain, so you can make it whatever size you need it. You can wear it loose or tight or with jeans. You can wear it with a sweater. So it was, I paid $4 for it. And again, not sure about that one, how much to put that one up for. Let's see here. This next one is awesome too. Where do you see this? This one has this beautiful turquoise and like brass flowers. It just is awesome. And then it's like a black leather. And again, if I come down to this end where the holes are looking good. And then at the very end it has that, let's see if I can get that to focus. There, you guys can see that. Beautiful. Just a beautiful design with the flower in there and the turquoise around it. So I just thought these were really, really beautiful. And I can't wait to get these up on Poshmark. So I think with this mini haul here that I should get some pretty good return for my purchases. If you guys like this content, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time.